Hello all. So let's explore what is indignation. Indignation is basically a mind rubric and very commonly used in our day-to-day practice. But many of doctors don't know what is indignation, what is mortification, what is remorse, what is resentment. So there are a minor difference between all of these mind rubrics. So in this video, we are going to explore what is the clinical version of indignation, how indignation is differentiated from other mental rubrics. So indignation is not just ordinary anger. It refers to a very specific emotional state of wounded self-respect. Mark my words, wounded self-respect, insult, humiliation, injustice or moral offense that deeply affect that person internally and many later manifest as a mental or physical disease. The technical understanding in classical homeopathy comes mainly from Samuel Hahnemann's concept of element from emotions. Homeopathic repertory rubrics such as mind, indignation, element from indignation, mortification, vexation, anger with silent grief, offended easily and humiliation. They are rubrics which are closely related with indignation. So what is indignation? Indignation is a moral or ego-based reaction to perceived insult, unfairness, disrespect, humiliation, betrayal or violation of dignity. Violation of dignity is the basic key of indignation. So it is usually more righteous than ordinary anger, often mixed with hurt pride, suppressed rage, disappointment, shock, grief, silent resentment. The person feels this should not have happened to me. I was insulted. I was treated unjustly. My dignity was attacked. And technical homeopathic meaning, in homeopathy, indignation becomes important when the emotional shock becomes the causative factor, meaning disease started after insult or humiliation. Symptoms worsen after emotional offense. Personality changed after an incident. Example, after public insult, migraine started. After betrayal, hypertension. After humiliation, depression. After being ignored or disrespect, insomnia. This is called element from indignation. This rubric is usually used in repertory analysis. Now, difference between normal anger and indignation. Anger, immediate aggressive reaction. Rage, violent, explosive anger. Irritation, small annoyance. Indignation, moral hurt, plus insult, plus wounded dignity. Psychological structure of indignation, that is, there are 5 layers. Perceived injustice, ego injury, suppressed retaliation, inner brooding and somatization, that is physical disease. Somatization is the stage where the patient get physical manifestation of that indignation. This is why homeopathy consider it important. How it appears clinically, like mental symptoms, silent brooding, dwells on insult repeatedly, cannot forget disrespect, irritable but controlled externally, sudden coldness towards offender, desire for revenge, sleeplessness after arguments, trembling from suppressed anger, headaches after emotional upset, and physical consequences, that is gastric disorder, hypertension, migraine, IBS, palpitation, asthma, menstrual disturbance, neuralgia and skin eruptions after anger or humiliation. Now, classical homeopathic remedies associated with indignation, that is staphysagria. Most famous remedy for indignation. Element from suppressed indignation, element from wounded honor, personality sensitive to insult, polite internally, externally, swallow anger, trembles internally, feels deeply humiliated, cannot express rage. Physical effects, cystitis, headache, sexual weakness, trembling, abdominal complaints. And typical tagline of this type of personality, that is, I tolerated insult silently. Colosynthesis, indignation with violent anger. Now, staphysagria, that is mild, while colosynthesis, indignation with violent anger, features rage, abdominal colic, pain from anger, want revenge, and pain better by bending double. Chamomilla, indignation with extreme irritability, especially oversensitiveness, angry, cannot tolerate contradiction, oftenly seen in children's. Agnatia amara, indignation mixed with grief and emotional contradiction, features silent suffering, sighing, emotional shock, hysterical reaction. Naxomica, anger with contradiction, offense, competition, more explosive and reactive than staphysagria. Related rubrics like technical rubrics used in repertory with indignation, that is element from indignation, mortification element from anger, suppressed, offended easily, dwells on past disagreeable occurrences, and homeopathy philosophy behind it. According to classical homeopathy, emotional trauma disturbed the vital force. Suppressed indignation creates internal imbalance. If unresolved, imbalance manifests physically, and that is why emotional causation is heavily valued. Thank you.